Every Bridgerton romance, ranked by chemistry. Bridgerton has revived the romance genre, but not all of its couples are equal when it comes to chemistry. Borrowing from Julia Quinn's novels of the same name, each season of the Netflix series follows a different member of the Bridgerton family tree as they find love giving audiences a different flavor of yearning each season. From enemies to lovers to fake courtship to real feelings or Bridgerton Season 4's Cinderella story, there are so many steamy scenes in the show. While we are only halfway through the love matches for Violet's children, here is the definitive ranking of the couples by chemistry. Francesca and John do have a true love match in Bridgerton Season 3, even if they express their passion less effusively than the rest of the Bridgertons. They share a comfort with stillness that quietly draws them together. John's gift of music, rewritten in the key Francesca preferred, is one of the most romantic gestures in Bridgerton. However, because their love story is so proper, the most scandalous moment being Francesca choosing him over the Queen's preferred suitors, there is less yearning than in other romances. Their small subdued wedding mitigates the Queen's displeasure, but comes at the expense of celebrating their love. Though they appear content as a married couple in Season 4, their bond feels gentler than passionate. Francesca's pinnacle storyline in Part 1 shifts to grieving John's sudden loss. In Part 2, the show is setting up the possibility of a deeper, more fiery second chance with John's cousin Michaela Sterling. Benedict and Sophie's romance carries one of the most grounded obstacles in the series. In a world where titles dictate destiny, their love is genuinely risky. That tension gives their story weight, especially as Bridgerton Season 4 leans into class dynamics. Still, it is frustrating watching Benedict take so long to recognize Sophie as the Lady in Silver, particularly when his own sketches proved how vividly he remembered her face. The delayed realization dulled some of the romantic momentum. While the season offered intimacy, especially in the much-anticipated bathtub scene, it never quite reaches the electric charge of couples ranked higher. Part of that comes from circumstance, as they are being kept apart voluntarily or otherwise for much of Bridgerton Season 4 Part 2. Expectations were high for Penelope's long-awaited season. Unfortunately, Colin and Penelope's romance had to share narrative space with Francesca and John, and even a degree of Violet and Lord Anderson, limiting how much time their love story could fully breathe. Friends to lovers depends on chemistry that simmers over years, and Season 3 makes up for lost time once Colin finally recognizes his feelings in the Bridgerton Season 3 Part 1 finale. From that point on, the shift is palpable. Their physical connection feels earned, and Colin's days as a former rake pay off. The chemistry is strong, especially once they are aligned, but other couples have a more undeniable magnetism. Still, Season 4 confirms their passion hasn't dimmed. If anything, married life seems to suit them very well. Hopefully their carriage has thick walls. Bridgerton Season 4 finally spotlights the older generation in Mayfair, giving their friendships and other desires the attention they deserve. Violet and Lady Danbury's brother Marcus Anderson were introduced in Season 3, but their relationship truly blossoms a season later. From the moment they meet, there is a charged ease between them. Violet's demure invitation for tea, only to reveal herself as the tea he would be having, practically broke the internet. Violet and Marcus' chemistry feels mature. It is less about stolen glances and more about rediscovering desire after loss, and their secret courtship is the best part of Bridgerton Season 4 Part 1. Still, their brief engagement falters when Violet hesitates to go public, unwilling to shock her children or society, while Marcus refuses to be hidden away. It all starts with Daphne and the Duke in Bridgerton Season 1. Regjen Page became an instant sensation, and his "no iconic I burn for you" remains one of Bridgerton's swoon-worthiest lines. Their fake courtship quickly gives way to very real feelings, and the chemistry is undeniable from the start. The yearning builds before the wedding, from lingering looks, charged silences, and almost confessions, but somehow the heat only intensifies after they marry. An entire episode